Hey guys, it's Mike Chen here in Seoul, South Korea. Just checked into my Airbnb earlier this morning. It's pretty cold outside. Don't really want to venture out too much today, but luckily I am in the land of amazing convenience store food. So gonna see if I can find something good to eat. Actually, it's not really a question. I'm gonna go find something good to eat. And before heading out, a big thank you and shout out to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video and continuing to support this channel. I've been taking this for several months now. I bring it with me every single time I travel. It's such a convenient way to get all my vitamins and minerals. Like I mentioned before, every time I travel, I used to bring about 7 to 10 bottles of vitamins. It was super inconvenient, really annoying to lug around. And this is the travel pack right here. Take a pack, put it inside your bottle, add about 8 to 12 ounces of water. Shake it up and drink. I mentioned this before. Actually tastes good. So today I haven't had any food yet. Usually I just start with a bottle of this. I'm good to go. And with one travel pack or one scoop, you get 75 vitamins and minerals, probiotics, whole food source superfoods. It's just a super convenient way to stay healthy. In every box, you get a pack, you get a travel bottle, travel packs, and also this vitamin D. And I take this every single day. And you really should make sure to take vitamin D every single day as well. Also, AG1 always follows the latest research. They go beyond third-party testing to make sure whatever they're giving you, you're getting the best quality and the best nutritional daily habits on the planet. Like I said, I've been taking this every single day. I feel better. I got a box for my parents as well, and they take it now. So if you want to give this a try, go to my link down below. You'll get a year's supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 travel packs for free with your order. This is really a game changer for supporting your immune system. AG1 really does provide your body with everything it needs for optimal performance every single day. So like I said, use my link down below. You'll get a free year's supply of vitamin D and free 5 travel packs with your order. All right, let's go to 7-Eleven. The great thing about convenience stores in South Korea, they're literally everywhere. If you're just walking around, this looks good. Spread so, that looks great. Scones, biscuits, cookies, and pies. They bake everything themselves. Anyway, like I'm saying, even if you're in a really residential area like this, they're still around every single corner. So the top convenience stores in South Korea are 7-Eleven, CU, GS25, and Yi-Mart. 7-Eleven. Let's start here. Oh, this looks good. Beef noodle soup. These are adorable. Tuna and egg salad sandwich with jam. Matcha strawberry sandwich. This looks good too. Ooh, this looks awesome. Sao long tang. Yes, please. I've been looking for this. Grilled intestines. Shredded pizza cheese. String cheese. Whoa, I have never seen this before. Roast noodles from Samyang. Cheddar cheese. Whoa, so many different Samyang flavors. Cheese. 7-Eleven select spicy noodle. Gonna be doing something special with this. Oh, this looks intense. Let's try it. All right, I think that might be enough. Drink in a bag though. One of these. I really didn't think I was gonna get all this on my first trip to the 7-Eleven. I was just gonna stop by a bunch of convenience stores, but that's the problem when you go to convenience stores in Asia. Everything looks good and you're gonna lose a little self-control. You need one more thing though. See if the CU has it. Seriously, if the 7-Eleven and the CU within one block of each other. All right, just got back and there's just so much food. I definitely did not have any self-control at the 7-Eleven, so I think for the next 24 hours, just gonna be 7-Eleven food. And I couldn't find this, so I had to go to a GS25 and find this. Fuck, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do with this. This and intestines. I don't know if this is gonna be good. I read about this somewhere. We're gonna try this out, you'll see in a little bit. But first, cup of ice, and juice in a bag. I'm a huge fan of 7 Select. This was like pineapple, grape, orange juice. A drink in a bag. They have coffee as well. I don't know if it tastes better or I just really like getting a drink in a bag. Maybe it's because when I was younger and going to school, all my friends had their Capri Sun or High C, and they all came in a bag like this with a straw. I was so jealous of that. We couldn't really afford that. So now as an adult, I just love drinks in a bag. Fits perfectly in an ice cup. This is so good, by the way. Wow, this pineapple grape orange drink, this is just uber yummy. Not overly sweet either. Oh, that's so good. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. One sip of this, I feel like the sun is shining outside. I am really, really excited about this beef noodle soup. This reminds me of that really good beef noodle soup I had in Taiwan. This smells really, really good. Now my expectations are kind of raised. I'm not really a fan of noodles that's already cooked inside the vacuum seal package. Those usually will come out not as al dente as the dry ones. So inside, little pieces of beef, not as big as the giant ones you find in the Taiwan instant noodles. This is awesome. Wow. I wish I had some Chinese vinegar to put in here. It needs a little bit of acid, a little bit of sourness, but wow, that broth is delicious. I mean, really, really, really spicy. A little nummy as well. You can taste the peppercorn. Not a fan of the little bits of dehydrated beef, but the broth is amazing. You know what? The noodles are not bad either. Man, why did I not go buy some kimchi? Oh, man. Did I really just go to a Korean 7-Eleven and didn't buy kimchi? I'm gonna remedy that later. But oh my goodness. I mean, huge beefy flavor. The broth is so rich. Every slurp brings you this giant umami hit. The noodles are chewy. The texture is way better than I expected. I mean, just a slurp of this and a sip of the broth. Oh, such a good combo. That's just gonna make you feel so warm and happy inside. I wish they gave us this during quarantine. Wouldn't complain at all eating this every single day. I'd be very happy. I didn't really buy any side dishes. I should have bought some extra meat to put into the noodle soup. I'm gonna go take care of this right now. Got some kimchi, spicy meat on a stick, and plate of pork. Some kimchi would be so good in this noodle soup. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this noodle soup, but it really is that good. Tastes kind of like Spam. I was gone maybe for 5 minutes. Still so good. Even better now with the kimchi and the meat. I think this is a jjajangmyeon rice cake combo. Ooh. The tteokbokki is really, really soft. I was concerned that thing was still hard. So there's good and bad. The good is that the texture is amazing. Tteokbokki is super chewy. The noodles are beautifully al dente. The texture is fantastic. Chase it with a little kimchi. The sauce is super thick and rich. Only problem, the flavor is really sweet. I think if they dial back the sugar, this is an amazing instant noodle. As it stands though, super, super sweet. To chase it with my Spam. All right, gonna take a little break from instant noodles. Bibimbap. First of all, this thing is only about $3.50, $4. And just presentation-wise, looks so good already. Sesame oil on top. Oh, there's an egg in here. This thing, just throw all the ingredients in here. Soy sauce, sesame oil. Surprised it didn't give you any gochujang. Ah, it's my fault really. Who doesn't have just a bottle of gochujang sitting around? This is delicious for $3.50. Oh my goodness, so flavorful. It does 100% need the gochujang, needs some spice, but flavor-wise, this is on point. The sauce flavored the rice and veggies remarkably well. Every bite, you get a nice crunch from the veg. The meat is yummy. Drop some kimchi juice in here. Yeah, even better. I actually had a bottle of gochujang when I was at the last hotel. Finished in like 2 days. I knew I should have bought another bottle. Next up, I am so excited for this. Rose sauced flavored samyang. Ooh, look at this. I've never seen these noodles before. These are thick noodles. 3 sauce packs. Samyang, at least in my experience, never disappoints. I think this is gonna be awesome. This is really interesting. Nice, thick noodles covered in this rose sauce. Delicious. Just like other samyang noodles, this thing is lighting a fire on my tongue. Rose sauce is typically vodka sauce, and this thing, the flavor is deep, it's creamy, the noodle texture is fantastic. This thing is so chewy. This is one of the best noodle textures you'll find anywhere in instant noodles. This is so good. I need to heat up some meat to go with it. Oh, this looks delicious. Chunks of pig trotter, bunch of fat tendon soaked in this spicy sauce, little cheese dipping sauce, then wrap it up in a radish. That's so good. Take a bite of that. Chase it with the instant noodles. I mean, seriously, this is stuff I'm picking up at a convenience store. I'd be happy if this is the kind of stuff I eat every single day. Pig trotter, dunk it into that spicy sauce. You should 100% try that. That is a good way to eat pig trotters and your instant noodles. Next dish I'm trying, this is a bit of a food hack. I mean, this food hack shows up everywhere. So what they say is to get a pack of intestines. So I got this, and to get a bowl of instant pho. This is gonna be a surprise. Potato chips. And somehow, these 3 ingredients combined together, supposed to make a couple delicious dishes. Let me show you. Oh my goodness, there's big chunks of beef in here, and this is the real deal. I mean, it said it came with real stewed beef, but I thought it was gonna be kind of like the last instant noodle we had. So while the pho is cooking, throw this into the microwave. Time is up. Pho is cooked. So apparently what you do now is you take the rice noodles, take it out of the broth, and you put it into the sauce in the intestines and just mix it up. So this has basically become a dry pho with pig intestines. First of all, let me try this broth. I mean, honestly, for instant pho, that's not too shabby at all. This thing, first of all, smells a little funky. Wow, that is an amazing food hack. What a great way to eat this. First of all, the rice noodles, texture is fantastic. It's dry, so there's a lot more chew. It's not soggy at all. The sauce is delicious, a little spicy, super rich. With a hint of sweetness. Oh, the intestines are so good too. Nice hint of smoke. It's fatty, it's chewy. Well, I know the flavors of this food hack will change based on what type of flavor of intestines you get, but this is so good. I think the noodle is much better eating it dry here with this sauce. It just goes with it perfectly. And of course, it smells a bit funky. Ain't nothing funky about the taste though. Taste that, of course, some kimchi. This is a must-try food hack. And also, the noodles are so flavorful because they were cooked in that nice beef broth already before I even hit the sauce. So that flavor is just all sorts of deep. You gotta try this food hack. I mean, it might take a little guts at first, but you'll love it. You really will. The second part of this recipe, if you think the large intestines are funky, this is gonna be even funkier. Of course, now we got a ton of pho broth left over. So what you do, apparently, is this. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this tray. Take your chips. Again, you don't have to get this flavor. You can get whatever flavor you want. Dump it into your container. Toss in some of that leftover pho and just start crunching the chips. And just mash it all up until you get a creamy consistency. If you haven't guessed it by now, we're making mashed potatoes from chips. And of course, if it's a little too wet, add some more chips. A little too dry, add some more broth. I think it's ready. Wow, oh my goodness. I think I really did just make mashed potatoes from potato chips. I feel very doubtful, yet optimistic. This really actually is not bad. I feel like the flavor I got maybe isn't the best flavor for this. I think this is cheese gratin flavor. It's sweet. If it wasn't sweet, this would actually be pretty darn good. I wonder who in the world first thought of this. Like, when do you ever hold chips in your hand and think, you know what? Let's dunk it in some pho broth and just mash it until it's pulp. Food innovation happens every single day. I mean, you guys should try it. Again, do it with a different flavor of this, but it is surprisingly tasty. Time for my second bag of juice, peach. I think that's enough food for today. Got the pig trotters to finish up, my mashed potatoes, but pretty much finished everything else. I'll see you for breakfast. Good morning. About 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Woke up last night around 3 a.m. starving. So ate a bunch of the food. That's why I got to resupply. See you. All right, I'm gonna see if the 7-Eleven has anything new. Just got back, found some pretty good stuff. I'm starving. First of all, a couple sandwiches from yesterday. One of them is a matcha strawberry sandwich with, it looks like, ooh, there's chocolate chips in here. This is a bloody 10 out of 10. This might be the best sandwich I had in a Korean 7-Eleven. I don't know if that's the hunger talking, but this is crazy good. I mean, the bread, first of all, super soft, no crust, very nice. Matcha cream is delicious. The strawberry is so juicy and fresh. This is something you gotta buy the same day they make it. Otherwise, it's not gonna be as good. Wow, what a game changer of a sandwich. Every bite is delicate, it's tender, it's creamy, it's juicy and sweet, it's crunchy and chocolatey. If you're ever at a 7-Eleven in South Korea, look out for this sandwich. And that sandwich was a good stopgap to get to the hot foods. So I found kimchi fried rice. What looks like some kind of abalone Mapo tofu. I don't know what this is, but it felt hefty and there's like slices of beef on it. Also this is what I love. Grilled pork skin. This is awesome. Let's do this Mapo tofu. Just gonna see what it says via Google Translate. Enriched soybean paste rice bowl. A proper Korean dish that satisfies both taste and quality at the same time with a generous amount of rice and tofu toppings and deep experience and supervision. That sounds delicious. Inside you get a rice pack, spoon, and a sauce pack. Also, there's sesame oil. By the way, if you're ever in South Korea, you rarely ever need to cook rice. They sell these awesome individual portions of microwave rice everywhere. My problem making rice is always make too much. Put the top back, put it in the microwave. You definitely smell the soybean paste for sure. This is awesome. Add some sesame oil. Oh, as soon as that oil went in, that fragrance just pounded me. Oh, that's even better. This is so good. First of all, I love the soybean paste. It's such an aggressive, earthy flavor. Tofu is tender, the meat is good, and it's super spicy too. The flavoring is great. Only thing that could make this better, what I would recommend everybody to get grocery-wise if you're in South Korea, make sure to get a bunch of cheese. Just, you don't know when they may come in handy, like here. I think a little cheesy tofu could be delicious. Open the cheese up, dump it over the tofu dish. I mean, pretty much any stew, any instant noodle, any rice dish, it's just gonna be better when it's cheesier. Oh, there's potatoes in here too. Oh, and the little bits of abalone. I didn't even taste that before. All that with the added cheese. That's so awesome right now. I'm gonna add in some of this ultra spicy kimchi as well. Do not take this lightly. If you're not expecting it, it might look like just any other kimchi. I'm telling you, it is not. Huh. I remember this being spicier. Never mind, I withdraw my warning. It's just a little spicier. This dish is so amazingly good though. This next one, I'm really excited about. Spam fried rice. Oh, they have a handle here, so when it gets too hot in the microwave, you can just use the handle. Oh, look at this. You got your rice. You got your pack of Spam. And sauce. So this one, rice goes in, sauce goes in, mix it up, and you can heat this up on the stove. Kind of messed this up a little bit, then rectified it. I didn't know what the pans were in this Airbnb. Finally found some, so by that time I already put the Spam in the rice. So I took the Spam out of the rice, covered it in sugar, a really good Spam hack that I always use, and then you sear it until the Spam's got this really nice brown caramelized shell on the outside. Put it back into the rice, again, mozzarella cheese inside. Also, I dropped some kimchi inside. This should be a pretty fulfilling kimchi fried rice. Oh yeah, this is awesome. First of all, the cheese is so nice. The added additional kimchi brings such a nice crunch in the Spam. I'm telling you guys, anytime you eat Spam, try this hack. Cover it in sugar, drop it into the pan. You are gonna fall in love with that sweet and savory flavor. What I love also is that when you're eating food from a Korean convenience store, it never has to be boring. There's so many different ingredients in there to make any dish, as good as it is, even better. There's still a few food items left I'm gonna save for dinner. I just wanna try one more thing. This might kill me, I'm not sure. Look how intimidating this bowl of noodles look. It looks like simple instant noodles. A couple packs of sauce. Ooh, that's a lot of red. I'm gonna chase that with some of the pork skin. This is what I absolutely love. I mean, I know this is microwaved, but make no mistake, this skin is thick, it's gelatinous, it's covered in chilies, and it is so amazingly delicious. Mm. Mm. When I was staying here in South Korea last time for a couple months, sometimes I just get some of this, some rice, instant noodles covered in cheese, and I call that a pretty good night. This is definitely the spiciest instant noodle I had in a while. Pretty good though. Nice and beefy too. The flavor is not bad either. Goes pretty well with the pork skin. I am definitely gonna feel it after this meal. Oh, I forgot about the sandwich. This is an interesting combination. Tuna salad and egg salad. That on its own might not be too strange. Check out what they also did to the sandwich. By the way, Korean sandwiches are giant. There's 4 slices of bread in each half. So each half is a full sandwich on its own. Egg salad, tuna salad, and guess what ties it together in the middle, holding these 2 sandwiches together? A layer of strawberry jam, sweet and savory. This is actually pretty good. I mean, seriously, sweet and savory. Tuna salad, I love. Egg salad, I love. It's an egg and potato salad. If you just kind of get past how strange this combination is, honestly, it really works. There's nice crunchy carrots in the middle. I mean, it's creamy, it's soft, it's crunchy, it's jammy. Your taste bud is telling you it's delicious. Your brain is still screaming at it. This is a bit weird. Oh, also, I do want to say, if you cannot find the packages of mozzarella, string cheese does the trick really, really, really well. I usually keep a bunch of string cheese at home, so either when I'm hungry for a snack or I want to cook a bowl of noodles, peel this apart, toss it in with my ramen. Microwave for about 30 seconds. And what I like to do sometimes is a double cheese combo, little mozzarella, and throw some cheddar in there as well. 2 kinds of cheese mixed in with this bowl of instant noodles. Oh, that is spicy, that is cheesy, and that is yummy. Bite of the noodles, bite of the pork skin. The cheese works so well, especially if your noodles are extremely spicy, like the one I have here. That was a fun couple days, just chilling at home, eating at a convenience store. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.